Today, let us discover the advice of St. Francis de Sales to confessors. Francis de Sales wrote a memorandum to help confessors in their duty of saving souls. Today, let us focus on this document that mostly highlights the greatness of the ministry of confessors and the relation of the confessors to the penitents. Francis de Sales says that the office of confessors is an admirable office. This ministry is very great. Just as angels serve to communicate a divine message, so the priest in confession conveys divine mercy in human words that we are able to hear and understand. The real benefit to the sacramental celebration comes in the opportunity it gives us to encounter God and experience divine grace. The office which you exercise, says St. Francis de Sales, is of great excellence, since you have been installed in it by a God with such great authority. St. Francis de Sales highlights it. Dear confessor, have an ardent desire for the salvation of souls, and especially for those of your penitents, praying God that it please Him to further their spiritual advancement. He has to have a fatherly heart towards the penitent. Francis de Sales, as a fatherly confessor, says, even though the prodigal son returned from among the swine stripped, dirty, and stinking, his good father nevertheless embraced him and kissed him lovingly, wept over him because he was his father, and fathers' hearts are tender towards their children. Francis de Sales is asking the confessor to be a physician. Have the prudence of a physician. Have the prudence of the physician, seeing sins as spiritual maladies and wounds, and consider well the disposition of your penitent, and treat him accordingly. Assure him of the great mercy of God, which is infinitely greater in pardoning them than are all the sins of the world to damn them. Promise them that you will help them in all matters in which they require your assistance, in order to lead them to salvation. He is the friend of the sinner and hates sin. Then, finally, he is a judge, a just and merciful judge that by the very voice of God helps the penitent to be on the just way in following Jesus. All this teaching, all these advices for the confessors are based on the conviction of St. Francis de Sales that our misery is the throne of God's mercy. Let us thank God for the gift of our confessor, and let us not hesitate to go to confession to encounter God who loves us as a Father. Live Jesus.